What's up guys, in the last video we removed these old standard lights from this 3rd gen Ram truck. So it's an SRT10, but the same headlights that you'll see on 1500, 2500, 3500 from 02 to 05. So in this video we are going to show how to install some improved ones, but if you guys want to see how to take these out, click the link above or down in the description. We'll show you how to take these out. Alright guys, so here's the comparison of these headlights side by side. So you have your stock standard headlights that came on these trucks, and then I went ahead and purchased these ones. Again, the link will be down in the description below if you guys want to purchase a set of these. Build quality I think is very good for the price. You can't beat the price of these things, guys. It has a smoked amber corner. You can see that that amber corner is a little more bright. So this one's smoked. You get the black housing and it looks stock. There is a ton of options for these trucks for headlights, but I like to keep it somewhat factory and standard looking so it doesn't look too cheesy or whatnot. So we'll end up putting some upgraded bulbs in here later on in the future on this truck. So we'll put some LEDs in here, but for now we'll install these headlights, see how they look, and it's gonna go with the theme that we have on this truck, which is a little bit more of a modern type look with the bronze wheels and whatnot. So this is gonna look great. Let's get them on there. Okay guys, so these headlights actually come with bulbs already. So all you have to do is just plug in your connectors. You don't have to swap anything over. Like I said, we're gonna upgrade the bulbs, but for now we'll just plug it in, install it, and we'll see how she looks. So let's go ahead and plug in our connectors. And then once we have this done, we can go ahead and slide this headlight in. So there's that one. And then we'll get our one for our high and low beam. It's the same on this truck. And then we will slide these in. Just make sure on this clip here, they do include with these headlights the actual clip that goes into the body, but we just removed it since ours is still in the body and good. And you can see that square back there probably. So we'll go ahead and we'll slide it forward. We're gonna guide that clip in the back. There is some posts that you can align with this as well. It's also a post right here. So this post, just guide it in there and it'll help you insert the headlight exactly where it's gotta go. Then we can click it back and she's in. So we'll put in our 3 bolts. There's one under here, 2 in the front, and we'll fasten it. But you guys can already see this looks 100 times better. Okay, so I have a magnet here just to put this bolt in because it's a little bit awkward. You go between the headlight and the bumper to get this one bolt in. So you might wanna check out getting a magnet so that you can get it in there, and then you can get your wrench in on it afterwards. All right, so we're gonna install our 2 10mm bolts in the front as well. You might have to move these kind of speed clips around. Me and John were just talking about kind of the build quality in these older trucks. It's all just speed clips and stuff, whereas a newer truck would be a little bit different. So go ahead and we'll get our 2 10mm bolts in here. Top and bottom, we'll tighten them up. So we'll just unscrew this so that our plug isn't expanded. We'll slip it into the body, and then we're gonna push it straight in once it's inserted. Like that, that's it. So our headlight's installed, all the bolts are tight. She's done. Let me show you what it looks like compared to the stock one on the other side. Okay guys, so obviously you see what this side is. I don't have the grill completely closed. I guess I can. I guess I can. I guess I can. Okay guys, so I am super happy with this. We haven't even got the other one on. So in the last video, we upgraded our grill. Now we got the black housing headlights. Everything is starting to tie in together, you guys. So I might do something with these eventually because they have the chrome housing, but for now, let's focus on the headlights. Look how much better that looks, you guys. So that is what the stock headlights look like with the rest of the truck. Really doesn't flow. You guys are probably gonna notice that this stands out like a sore thumb. We'll be doing something with this here shortly. But huge improvement. I can't wait to see what it looks like with the other headlight in there. All right guys, we're gonna swap out the other driver's side headlight so that they're both done. Let's go ahead and get it done. If I could get the YouTube channel popping, I could just afford to be like one of those guys. Like, oh, just get my channel over here. We'll come back in a week and it's done. All right, guys. So I'm sure you guys can agree. This is a huge improvement over the original stock. So if you guys are hardcore Mopar fans, I know there's a lot of guys trying to tell me not to modify this too much, but I'm not doing anything too crazy, just some subtle, tasteful mods. We are still keeping all the stock components, so don't worry, we're not getting rid of the stock grille, stock headlights, the stock wheels, all that stuff is staying, but just cleaning things up, making it look a little more modern, and tasteful mods. So don't worry, we're not gonna cheese this thing out or race it out, but I think you guys can agree, much better looking than it did before, but we're not done here. So right now they just have the bulbs that come in them, and I don't know if they're like some offshore bulbs that are in them. So the light output, we'll show you here on the wall in a second. It's not like the best, but it still has reflector housings. So once we upgrade the bulbs, we'll put LED in the turn signal and running lights, and we'll also put LED in those low and high combo bulbs. So it's gonna look good. One more side note too. We're probably gonna plastic dip this black, I'm thinking at this point, but let me know your suggestions on what color you guys wanna see this. Should we plastic dip it white? Should we plastic dip it black? We could even do it bronze. So we actually have, not plastic dip, but a different company that has a bronze color very similar to the wheels. I think we're gonna do the emblems in that color. We'll see how it looks. It's removable, it's peelable, all that stuff, so we'll try that out. Also the fog lights, they don't have a black housing, and the way these work is it's gonna be hard for us to put a black housing fog light in here. The only way that you would be able to do it is to get a retrofitted one that has a projector in it with black around it, but we can't, there's nobody that's gonna be able to sell a black one with that reflector housing because it wouldn't end up projecting the light forward. So I think we might end up putting a yellow film over top of that. It'll protect the fog light from any damage or rock chips, but at the same time, it'll kind of get rid of that chrome look. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What should we do with the fog lights? Should we convert it to LED? Should we convert it to a projector? Should we try to do whatever with it? Maybe put the yellow in there like I said. Let me know. One other thing, side note as well, is I think we might try to do something with this lower lip. It is kind of integrated in the bumper, but it has a distinct line. So I don't know, maybe just for fun, we might at some point wrap it with vinyl, make it look like a separate, black or something of that nature, lower lip. But just, I'm really happy with the way this thing's coming out, you guys. So let me know your comments down below. One other thing I know people are gonna mention is that antenna. So I'm gonna get a stubby antenna. We'll get rid of that big long mast, and lots of things to come along the way with this truck. All right, one last thing, you guys, is we are going to be installing a lowering kit here very soon on the truck. So nothing too aggressive, nothing too crazy. It's gonna go down 3 inches in the back and probably about an inch, inch and a half in the front. So it'll pretty much be level. It'll tighten up that wheel gap we have right now, and it'll clean up the whole look of the truck too. So we don't wanna make this truck useless, we don't wanna make it unusable, but we're gonna clean up that fender gap a little bit, make it more of a sport truck. All right guys, so this is the bulbs that are included. Like I said, they're just offshore bulbs. They don't even have a name brand on them, but even with them illuminated, it still looks way better than stock. So this is the light output we're getting. I probably still have to adjust them honestly, but at this point we're not gonna mess with it until we get those other bulbs in there, the brighter ones, the LEDs, and we'll make it look a lot better. All right, you guys, so that's gonna do it for today's video. So like I said, I am super happy with the way it came out, and we are gonna continue to do tasteful mods to the SRT10. So I know there's a lot of people on the channel that are a little bit worried that we're gonna, destroy it or make it ugly, but I promise you guys that we are not gonna do anything that is not reversible or that is not going to improve, in my opinion, the look of the truck. And like I said, as far as collectability, we can always switch it all back. I'm keeping all the stock components, but at the same time, I want to make it look a little bit nicer. I'm looking at it right now. I'll give you a little peek, you guys. At the point of this video, I've already lowered the truck, so you guys are gonna have to stick around to see that video. We have the front suspension lowered, we have the rear suspension lowered, and we're gonna continue to do some stuff on this truck. So some other stuff as well is I wanna make the badging, the emblems, not chrome, because we're kind of de-chroming the truck. So let me know your feedback down below, what you guys want to see on this SRT10 Ram. I'd be curious to know. I'm going to start ordering some LED bulbs for the entire truck. We'll get all that stuff converted over, and it's going to look pretty good. So I'm excited. Also, the light output will increase once we change those bulbs. I will show you guys just a quick sneak peek. Are you guys ready? Boom! There, that's all you guys get. So you guys saw, hopefully real quick, the truck is lowered, and I think it might, I don't know, I haven't driven it around to see it settle yet. So I think it's probably gonna settle just a tiny bit, which is gonna look pretty good. It looks pretty ridiculous right now in a good way. Another thing is we are gonna be doing some exhaust stuff. This thing is really quiet at the moment, so I do want to make it sound a little more aggressive. So we'll do some stuff, you know, just to make it sound a little bit better at some point too. But I'm super excited, you guys. Big things coming for this, so make sure you guys are subscribed and you have your notifications turned on. Also, if you are subscribed, double check that you have that bell icon turned on so that you guys get the notifications for the new videos, because you guys want to stay tuned. So also, if you guys want Boosted Motorsports stickers, or if you support any of the merch, I'm trying to get this channel pumped up for 2020. We'll do big things. We'll keep cranking things out. I think I've been doing a little bit of thinking as well. I want to maybe do a diesel truck as well. So I might try to consolidate some of the stuff. I might actually pull the Dakota off the road, pull the S2000 off the road, and maybe sell the Jetta and get a 2500. So just some stuff that I'm thinking about, some ideas, but stay tuned, you guys. We'll see you on the next video.